This is not financial advice, not legal advice for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, or that YouTube algorithm stuff so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. Like I tell you every day, the day they release us is false. So many gives a false narrative to the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, the AMC naked shorters, they don't stop. I mean, they can't even help themselves. I think they're just addicted to the crime the way a crackhead is addicted to crack. And of course, we all know that the SEC is not going to step in and enforce the rules of the market. This is just going to run until the entire market crashes. That's the only way we're going to see justice. We can't depend on the SEC. We can't depend on Adam Aaron. We can't depend on the DOJ or the FBI to step in and enforce the laws, because these bad actors have too much control over our politicians, and these politicians control our law enforcement agencies. They control the SEC. But anyway, AMC yesterday allegedly had 19,712,079 volume or shares traded. But were they shares traded or tokens traded? Okay, you had about 3,000 calls in the money. And if we had $7, you'd have an additional 15,740 calls in the money. But you know that the calls mean absolutely nothing because they never really have to hedge. You know how they have this thing with a gamma squeeze. I've talked about that in previous videos. But with AMC, GME, I mean, that is just not going to happen because they never really have to buy shares. They never have to hedge because they just keep making more and more counterfeit shares. They make more and more counterfeit shares. So the hedging that you would see in a fair and transparent market, when you have all these calls going into the money, will not happen with AMC, will not happen with GME, because there is too much fraud and corruption in these plays. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell AMC. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GME. I'm just telling you that there's fraud and corruption. And the normal things like calls going in the money that would force them to start hedging their position, they don't have to do with AMC. They don't have to do it. And then you had about 50.9% of the volume yesterday was shorted shares. Now, where they get these shorted shares from? So over half the volume yesterday was shorted shares. Now, AMC retail investors aren't selling their shares. They're not lending their shares. Where are they getting these shares from? I mean, a simple blue sheet investigation would expose a lot of the fraud. I mean, a simple chain of custody would expose a lot of the fraud. Okay, where did these shares come from? How is more than half the volume or alleged volume shorted shares? Where did they come from? They just appeared out of thin air. And everybody knows it's the crime of the century in real time, and they refuse to do anything about it. It is absolutely crazy what goes on in our stock market. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that more than half the volume or the reported volume, because we know that's fugazi, more than half of the reported volume was shorted shares? Where do you guys think these shorted shares came from? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.